Hello, I'm Cindy Wiles. I teach at North Todd Elementary School in the 5th grade. I've taught for 14 years, and during those 14 years we have adopted the Everyday Math series, and we also use the Accelerated Math program. With our Everyday Math series, we received a mathematics kit, manipulative kit, for every grade level. One of the things that came in the 4th and 5th grade level was a geometry template, and that's the manipulative I want to share with you today. The geometry template can be used for a multitude of things, and the students seem to enjoy it. One of the things we use it for is measurement. If you'll notice on the side, we have inches on one side, and we have centimeters on the other side. Students can measure line segments, other objects. They can also construct to a certain line segments or lines to a certain measurement. This can also be used for estimation or comparing different measurements. For example, you could use it to estimate to the nearest inch or centimeter or half inch and so forth. Along with the measurement skill, there is a protractor, and students can use this to, of course, measure angles or construct angles. So you could talk about the different types of angles with acute, obtuse, right angles, and so forth. And then it also has 2 circles that can be used to measure. You could talk about how many degrees are in a circle. They could construct certain shapes and then measure the angles, and then you could use it like in algebraic terms in discovering what the missing angle measurement is. You know, for example, if you have a triangle and you know what the total degrees of the triangle is, they measure 2 of it, then they should be able to figure out what the third measurement of the angle is. Along with that, this particular circle has percentages, and a lot of times when students collect data and analyze it, they may need to use a circle graph, and this particular part of the template allows them to draw a circle graph and then to put in the certain percentage for their data collection. This template, also has different polygons. There's exactly 17 shapes on here. You could talk about you know, which shapes are polygons, what the attributes of polygons are. Students could classify polygons with this activity. And then, of course, you could talk about congruent figures or similar figures, and you could also use this as a straight edge when students are doing construction. I know a lot of times when we are doing coordinate graphing on a coordinate plane, students use their geometry template to connect their different coordinate plots, their ordered pairs, and then, of course, they need a straight edge to do that. So they use their geometry template for that. The other thing we use this for is to talk about tessellating figures and which figures do not tessellate. We usually integrate this with an art project. A famous artist, M.C. Escher, uses tessellating figures. And so the students, you know, once we finish a unit, enjoy connecting and finding how, you know, mathematics can be integrated in other subject areas. So we integrate it with an art project, and we use the templates to let students follow the author's type of art style with the symmetrical tessellating figures. So his site is tessellation.org, and we go to that site, and of course we discuss his different types of artwork, and we also talk about some examples, and then students are allowed to create their own using the geometry template. So as you can see, there are lots of things that you can use this template for. Even the number lines, the rulers, sometimes students use for number lines and adding and subtracting. This template is something for older grades. The younger templates for the younger grades, the templates are a little different. So what I've mentioned to you today is what they would use according to the Common Core standards for 5th grade. I hope that you have found this manipulative to be helpful. Again, I think our students enjoy using it, and it does help them, and since it has so many uses, we find it as a very valuable tool. Thank you for listening. Bye.